Ten Commandments, what's the first commandment? What's the first commandment?
About the God.
What is it?
Well, you tell me.
Okay. Hear, O Israel, your Lord is one.
Yes.
But if somebody says God is three, they're not following the Ten Commandments, right? Jesus still alive? Is that the question?
I'm still alive.
Oh. Jesus is too, but I appreciate that you're still alive. May Allah guide you and give you a good long life until guidance. So, did you have a question about the sign?
What's the nature of your
Let's ask your question. Jesus being Muslim, is that your question?
What's the nature of this book?
They won't put the cameras on you. They'll put it on me. Okay? No camera for you. Just for the camera's just on me.
Thousands of years ago, a long time ago, it could have been, how should I put it?
Any way you like.
Misconception.
Yes. Sure. Thousands of years ago, there could be misconceptions. I would agree.
I'm not saying that I never read any of the religious books.
Okay.
But
Can I give you a Quran as a gift? Why not? Read it. You don't have to become Muslim.
no.
But you choose.
From planet Earth. No, which country?
Doesn't matter. So the question is, if you've never read any of the religious books, we'll give you a free Quran. It's a gift from us. Read it. If you don't like it, it's up to you. If you like it, become Muslim.
Maybe I don't need to read books. Maybe I don't need.
Well, I think everybody should read, right? Yeah, why not? I mean, how would you know the truth from falsehood if you never read it? I've read the Bible, I've read the Old Testament, I've read the New Testament, I've read the Gita, I've read, writings.
Assuming if you know it, why
sorry?
should you read books if you know the truth?
Well, how would you know the truth without reading? I mean, if you don't...
According to you,
yeah?
the books, only the books know the truth. Nobody.
No, I didn't say that. But how would people learn if they don't read? Like, for example...
No, I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about myself.
So you're a person, right? You are a person, so you're included in that, right? How would you know? I'll give you an example. Is there a country called Venezuela? Answer my question. Is there a country called Venezuela?
Yes, there is.
Okay. Have you been there?
Let me tell you something.
Have you been there?
We need press for time.
Okay. So hold on, but you asked the question, so let me just very quickly. Have you been there?
Yes and no. You wouldn't understand it if I said yes and no.
Have you been to Venezuela? That's a pretty easy question. Have you put foot in Venezuela? Ground.
I've been in many places.
But have you been to Venezuela? I didn't ask you if you've been to many places.
I've been in South America.
Not South America, Venezuela particularly. Have you been to Venezuela? Yes or no? Simple question.
I have to think about it because I've been in many places. But if I said yes, and I wasn't sure, I wouldn't say yes.
You can say no, I'm not sure. That's okay. China. Have you been to China?
I already said it to you. I've been in many places.
I know the point what you're trying to say.
Thank you. I'm glad. So the point is, which your husband is your husband, I'm assuming, right? Is ducking from, is the fact that he knows those countries exist is because he read
Let's
somewhere.
start from the beginning.
Right. Okay.
You know how 2 and 2 is. You know that 2 plus 2 is 4.
Yes, I learned that in school.
You try to teach mathematicians mathematics.
What? I don't understand your question. You just asked me if 2 and 2 is 4, and then you said...
You don't understand.
I don't, yeah.
I said, you know...
Okay.
It's not... I didn't ask you. You don't understand what I'm saying.
I really don't understand.
I said, if you know that 2 plus 2 is 4...
Okay.
You cannot teach mathematics... mathematician.
Why not? If I know... Oh, no,
mathematician knows more than you.
Let me... Okay, so are you saying that you know more than me?
No, it's not.
Is that your point? Like, let's be real. Don't beat around the bush, right?
Okay.
Maybe you do know more than me. I'm not assuming I don't. I just said I'll give you a Quran as a gift.
I know.
I didn't say I know more than you, right? You know more than me. I'll give you that. Be happy. What do you know? Go ahead. What do you know?
To lead a good life,
Yes.
appropriate to 10 commandments,
Yes.
or Quran commandments.
Excellent. Okay.
It's unique. It's from God. So
I agree.
if you live the life according to the rules from God,
Right.
you are fine, regardless which religion you follow.
So in the 10 Commandments, what's the first commandment? What's the first
It's
commandment?
about the God.
What is it?
Well, you tell me.
Okay. Hear, O Israel, your Lord is one.
Yes.
But if somebody says God is three, they're not following the 10 Commandments, right? The second commandment, don't worship idols.
Yes.
When people go to churches and worship crosses, That's worshipping an idol. So
Okay.
living by the... Can I finish?
Sorry,
Can I
cut
finish?
it to the chase.
I like...
I said...
You are nothing but the chase. Go ahead. Go ahead. Cut it from the
Can I
chase.
say something?
Please.
Because you're talking and talking. I said, would you agree that in the past, many thousands of years ago, that could have been miscommunication, misunderstanding? Would
Yes.
you agree with that?
I said that already.
Okay. So now, when the time will come,
Okay.
the truth will be said,
Okay.
some things will be corrected.
Okay.
Right? I'm not saying that you're wrong, that you should not believe. What I'm saying is there are things which need to be explained in right time, in the right place. And the time is coming.
I'm here.
I know,
Explain to me what's right.
The time is not right yet.
So how would I know right from wrong if the time is not right to know right from wrong? That makes no sense.
In life, we learn. We learn.
Okay, so
That 2 + 2 is 4, but maybe it's not.
Right.
Maybe it's 5.
So for
in
example, the
time,
Bible-
let's say, if that's wrong,
Right.
maybe in time we will know it.
Okay, so in the Bible, I found many mistakes, right? So that tells me that this is not the word of God, right? In the Quran, I found no mistakes. So I find that to be the word of God. Now, if you haven't read the Bible or the
I can tell you
Quran,
one thing.
Okay.
I can tell you one thing.
police siren in the back.
The Quran
Yes.
has been written, has
Okay.
been said by God. That's what
I agree. We agree. The Quran was sent by God.
But the
Excellent.
thing is-
And that verse is from the Quran. So
Yes, but there are some misconceptions
Okay, like?
about many things.
I'd like to know what they are.
So it's time for everything.
Okay, as long as I follow the Quran and the Quran is preserved from God, then I should be on the truth.
Okay.
And if you've never read the Quran and you believe it's from God, I'd like to give you one free so you can read it because you'd like to know what God sent, right?
Very generous.
Thank you so much.